Hello students, today we are going to start the further topics of the chapter 5 of your class 5 EVS. Let's play games. In the earlier class we have discussed about various types of games, and as you all know that playing games makes us healthy and also fit. Now students, other than these games and sports, there are one more category by which you can make yourself healthy, and that is yoga. So we will be learning about yogasanas. Okay, let me write down the heading. Okay, now students, yoga is an ancient form of exercise which is prevalent, or which is mainly belongs to India. You know, this yoga has a practice where we do different types of asanas for our benefits, for our health benefits also. You know, this yoga also helps in the physical. Okay, it will be giving you physical strength. It will be encouraging your mental strength also. It will be encouraging your intellectual health also, and your spiritual development will be there by this performance, or by if you are performing this yoga. अगर आप योगा परफॉर्म करते हैं तो आपके स्पिरिचुअल, फिजिकल, मेंटल, इंटेलेक्चुअल ओवरऑल ग्रोथ डेवलपमेंट होता है. बिकॉज बच्चा ये योगा जो है हमारे इंडिया में सदियों साल पुरानी एक मेथड है जिससे आप अपनी लाइफ को जी सकते हैं. ओके, योगा इज नॉट अ फॉर्म ऑफ एक्सरसाइज, योगा इज अ फॉर्म ऑफ लिविंग लाइफ. ओके, सो अगर आप योगा करेंगे तो यू विल बी लर्निंग अबाउट दिस आर्ट ऑफ लिविंग, कि किस तरह से हमें जीना चाहिए, लाइक किस टाइम पे हमें एक्सरसाइज करनी चाहिए, किस तरह से हमारी ब्रीदिंग होनी चाहिए, किस तरह से हमें इनहेल करना चाहिए, किस तरह से हमें एक्सहेल करना चाहिए. सो ऑल दिस वी विल बी लर्निंग इन योगा, अगर हम योगा को अडॉप्ट करते हैं एज अ पार्ट ऑफ आवर लाइफ. Other than this, you know, this yoga also gives you this positive attitude towards the life. Now students, I'll be discussing, you may have practiced, or you know, you may have practiced this, some of the asanas at your schools, like Tadasana. Second is Padmasana. Third is Pavan Muktasana. Pavan Mukta Asana. And last one is Surya Namaskar. Now students, you know, these all are different types of asanas, but this Surya Namaskar is a combination of different asanas. So students, I'll be discussing about the Surya Namaskar. As you can see, there is an image given in your books regarding the steps of Surya Namaskar. You know, Surya Namaskar consists of 12 steps. So we'll be discussing all these 12 steps here. Now students, let's start with this steps of Surya Namaskar. The first step of Surya Namaskar, as you can see in the images, just fold your hands like this and stay and be in a very straight position. Okay, then you have to take this hands and move backward and tilt your back, that is आपको आपके back को arch करना है back side में. Okay, third is from back come and touch your knees. Okay, now the fourth one is from this knees position take your one leg back, one leg bend करिए and raise your hand, look above the sky. So this is the fourth step in Surya Namaskar. Now the fifth one is, आपने अभी एक लेग पीछे रखेगा. Now take both of your legs back and put your hands in a push-up position, और फिर आप नीचे देखिए ग्राउंड को. Now the sixth one is, अभी आप raised हैं ग्राउंड से. अब आप ग्राउंड से raised हैं, देखिए, that is your body is upper than the ground. अब आप अपने hand को वहीं रखिए and push your body towards the ground. Okay, this is the sixth step. फिर सेवेंथ स्टेप में फिर से आपको उसी पोजीशन में you have to raise your upper body part और आपको ऊपर देखना है. Okay, now eighth one is, in this position you are, so you have to bring your head down and lift your lower abdomen area. Okay, after this you have to go back into the step of 4, that is आपको अपनी एक लेग वापस आगे लानी है and you have to bend like this and see above. Now we will be repeating the steps of Surya Namaskar. The 10th step is like your third step, जिसमें आप खड़े हो जाते हैं and you will be touching the knees or the ground area near the knees. Okay, and in the 11th is like your second step where you will be tilting your back. और 12th पोजीशन आप बिल्कुल स्ट्रेट आके खड़े हो जाते हैं. सो स्टूडेंट्स, अगर आप ये सूर्य नमस्कार परफॉर्म करेंगे फॉर सम पीरियड ऑफ टाइम, सपोज अगर आप डेली 10 सूर्य नमस्कार भी परफॉर्म कर रहे हैं, सो इट विल बी फुलफिलिंग योर एक्सरसाइज कोटा. ओके, एंड यू विल बी गेटिंग अ वे ऑफ लाइफ ऑल्सो. सो दिस इज अबाउट सूर्य नमस्कार. Okay, now students, you know, this yoga has been a part of our Indian culture for many generation. So आपको पता है कि yoga, this which is called Ashtanga yoga, has 8 limbs, which was given by Rishi Patanjali. So we'll be discussing all the 8 limbs of Ashtanga yoga of Rishi Patanjali. So let me write down. So this Rishi Patanjali was a rishi, and he was a very कह सकते हैं कि he was a person who was refined in the arts of yoga. Okay, so we'll be discussing the heading. Eight limbs of Ashtanga. बच्चे इसे यष्टांग क्यों बोल रहे हैं? Ashtang means in Sanskrit it means 8, so that's why Ashtang yoga are, the first is Yam, second is Niyam, okay, third is Asan. बच्चा देखिए, यम, नियम, आसन. फोर्थ इज प्राणायाम. ओके, फोर्थ इज प्राणायाम. फिफ्थ इज प्रत्याहार. भाई आप आसन परफॉर्म करें, नियम बनाइए अपना, आसन परफॉर्म कीजिए. प्राणायाम दैट इज ब्रीदिंग आप सीखिए. प्रत्याहार आप क्या खाना ले रहे हैं, यू विल बी लर्निंग दिस. सिक्स्थ इज धरना. सेवेंथ इज ध्यान. एंड द लास्ट वन इज समाधि. आपको पता है बच्चा, अगर कोई पर्सन योगा करता है फॉर मेनी इयर्स एंड ही कैन अचीव दिस स्टेट ऑफ समाधि, इट्स लाइक आप लिव कर रहे हैं, आप ब्रीथ कर रहे हैं, बट यू डू नॉट रिक्वायर एनीथिंग. यू जस्ट रिक्वायर दिस एयर टू ब्रीथ एंड you do not require food or water, anything. So this is the state of samadhi. So these are 8 limbs of Ashtanga yoga of Rishi Patanjali. Okay students, आपने देखा होगा कि आजकल nowadays you are performing this yoga in your assembly prayers in schools. So do you get an idea how this experience of yoga is to you? So you know, once this Swami Vivekananda said, first youth should be made strong. Okay, so yoga and sport are not only a source of entertainment, but they also make our body slender, healthy and beautiful. पता है बच्चा आपको कि there was an effort of Indian government and lakhs of people in different parts of the world performed the yoga on 25th Jan 2015. Okay, on 21st June 2015, this yoga was performed in different parts of the world as Yoga Day. You know, many foreigners also come हमारे इंडिया में कि जिससे वो learn कर सके yoga techniques. और इसी वजह से दिस यूनाइटेड नेशन हैज डिक्लेयर्ड June 21st as the International Yoga Day. So UN declared 21st June as International Yoga Day. Okay, so UN declared 21st June as International Yoga Day. Okay, students. Now, students, there is a small few lines given regarding the importance of games. So, we'll be playing along it. I will be reading out, and you will also reading out along with me. Okay. And हम पूरे ईमानदारी से ये लाइन्स पढ़ेंगे and we will be seeing that कि games कितने important हैं हमारी life में. Okay. Let's start. Along with our entertainment, games makes us healthy and beautiful. Along with our physical and intellectual development, games makes us disciplined. Along with encouraging a feeling of cooperation and companionship, games increase excitement and enthusiasm. Okay, games teach us victory, belief, struggle and make our life beautiful. So, see, not only games आपको entertainment देते हैं, आपको healthy बनाते हैं, beautiful भी बनाते हैं. They also make you this physical and आपके intellectual development के साथ साथ वो आपको discipline भी बनाते हैं. बच्चे discipline कैसे बना रहे हैं? Suppose you have a game on this Sunday. क्रिकेट खेलने जाना है आप सब लोगों को संडे को उठ के. So what happens? आप मम्मा के से बोलेंगे ना मम्मा मुझे जल्दी सोना है सैटरडे को and I will have to wake up at 6 और अपने आप 6 पे उठ जाएंगे. And you have this, अगर आप प्रोफेशनल स्पोर्ट्समैन बनना चाहते हैं so you will be like proper diet लेंगे. So you yourself are making yourself disciplined because of this games. कॉपरेशन कंपेनियनशिप्स तो देते ही देते हैं आपके स्पोर्ट्स जो टीम गेम्स होते हैं आपको एक्साइटमेंट भी देते हैं एंथुसियाज्म देते हैं लाइफ के लिए. ओके, जब आप मान लीजिए यू आर इन स्कूल एंड योर स्कूल टीम इज प्लेइंग अगेंस्ट अनदर स्कूल, सो आपको क्या होगा अगर आपकी टीम जीतती है सो यू फील दिस एक्साइटमेंट, दिस एंथुसियाज्म. सो दैट इज व्हाट गेम्स डेवलप इन अस. ऑल्सो गेम्स टीच अस विक्ट्री, बिलीफ एंड स्ट्रगल. ओके. Now, we'll be discussing the next heading, that is increase in breathing rate. So let me rub this and then we'll be writing this heading. Okay. The heading is increase in breathing rate. Okay. Now students, what is increase in breathing rate or what is breathing rate? Breathing rate वो rate होती है जो आप 1 मिनट में कितनी breaths लेते हैं. That is, if you count in 60 seconds, आप कितनी breath ले रहे हैं. Okay? Suppose I'm taking this breath now. So this is my breathing rate. But if suppose I'm taking this breathing rate like, so this is also my breathing rate. But आपके breathing rate change हो रही है. So we'll be discussing कि आपकी breathing rate किस किस stage पे change हो सकती है. Suppose आप अभी मैं stand still position पे हूँ. अभी मेरी breathing rate ऐसी है. Suppose अगर मैं यहीं पे run करा, मैंने jump किया थोड़ी देर और मैं कुछ playing की और ऐसे और बहुत तेज दौड़ी, तो उसके बाद मेरी breathing rate क्या हो जाएगी? It will increase. I will breathe at a faster rate like ये सब आपने भी एक्सपीरियंस किया है जब आप कभी खेलते हैं या when you run that your breathing rate increases. Okay. Now students, we are doing some exercises. Now sit down and relax for your body. Breathe in a normal way. Put your finger in front of your nose and feel the movement of the air passing through your nose. Okay. Just sit in normal position. आपकी अपनी fingers लेके जाइए और यहाँ लीजिए. Okay. So you'll be seeing that आपके nose से air जो आ रही है वो hot आ रही है या cold आ रही है. Okay. just note down of take a feeling of it. अब क्या करिए, जंप करिए for 10 to 12 times. ठीक है, वापस से हैंड लाइए, फिंगर लाइए अपने नोज के नीचे और फील कीजिए मूवमेंट ऑफ एयर दैट पासेस थ्रू योर नोस्ट्रल्स. सो आप किस कंडीशन में आपको लगता है कि आपकी जो नेसल एयर है ये स्लाइटली हॉट होगी और व्हेन इट वाज कोल्ड. सो प्लीज स्टूडेंट्स डू दिस एंड फाइंड आउट कि भाई आपके पास दिस हॉट एयर कब आ रही है और ठंडी हवा दैट इज कोल्ड एयर कब आ रही है. Now the next activity that you are going to do regarding this breathing rate, blow air for 3 to 4 times in an empty glass or on a mirror from your mouth. So what do you observe on the surface of the glass or the mirror? ये activity I think every one of us has performed. Okay, कभी कभी क्या होता है, हम अगर 3 से 4 बार मिरर पे या किसी ग्लास बाउल पे जिस ब्रीथ करते हैं तो उसमें एक फॉग जैसी लेयर बन जाती है ना, इट बिकम्स ब्लेयर. सो वो क्या है, आपकी जो नेसल लेयर है वो आपको कंडेंस हो जाती है ऑन द कूल सरफेस ऑफ द ग्लास. ऐसे ही अगर आपने विंटर्स में अगर देखा हो तो विंटर्स में आपके माउथ से गैस निकलती है. व्हाट इज दैट, क्या होता है, इतना टेम्परेचर ठंडा होता है. तो इतने टेम्परेचर ठंडे में जो आपकी एयर आ रही है वो कूल डाउन वेरी रैपिडली और फिर आपको गैसियस फॉर्म में दिखने लगती है. Isn't it interesting कि भाई ब्रीदिंग से कितना कुछ होता है. Now, you can also extinguish fire by blowing from air from your mouth. आप blow out क्या करते हैं, you take in oxygen and you blow out carbon dioxide. और carbon dioxide is a gas which can be used to extinguish fire. Okay? Now next is, which musical instruments are played by blowing the air from the mouth? Many types of instruments are played from the blowing air from the mouth. One of that musical instrument that is played by blowing air from the mouth is flute. So you have maybe heard about this famous flutist. This is called Pandit Hari Prasad Chaurasia. Now अब आपको बताती हूँ कि that is flute is called बांसुरी in Hindi. बांसुरी किस तरह से प्ले होती है. Okay, suppose this is a big stick, a hollow stick of wood, or you can made of bamboo sticks and all this. और इसमें holes होते हैं बच्चा, क्या होते हैं, some holes are there in it. Okay, now होता क्या है बांसुरी में, the person who is blowing this or the playing this flute or बांसुरी keeping the mouth here और अपने फिंगर से he will be closing out this holes. और इनकी क्लोज एंड ओपन होने से क्या होता है, और अलग अलग जगह पे वो एयर ब्लो करेंगे तो इससे क्या होगा, अलग अलग तरह की साउंड्स प्रोड्यूस होंगे, दैट इज अलग अलग तरह का म्यूजिक प्रोड्यूस होगा. तो दैट्स हाउ फ्लूट इज प्लेड. ओके, नाउ वी विल बी डिस्कसिंग नेक्स्ट एक्सरसाइजेस. You can also see the image of Pandit Hari Prasad Chaurasia which is given in your books. Okay, now we will be doing a very interesting exercise out of it. Close one side of an empty reel of thread by sticking a paper in it. Okay, now क्या करिए आप उसमें एक small छोटा सा होल बना दीजिए जिसकी क्लोज साइड पे और एक सीड प्लेस कीजिए मूंज स्वीट का. मूंज स्वीट केन प्लांट का एक सीड प्लेस कीजिए, सब कहते हैं शकरकंद. ओके, ऑन द होल एंड ब्लो द एयर फ्रॉम द ओपन एंड you will be observing that there's different types of sounds will be reducing. So आपने एक musical instrument बना लिया खुद के लिए. Okay, now next activity is regarding this your breathing rate. You sit relaxed and breathe in a normal way. और clock में देखिए कि आप और काउंट करिए अपनी breathing rate. Like if I'm taking a watch, have a watch, then I will be counting my breathing rate. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like this, you will be counting for 1 minute. Okay. Now repeat this same exercise after doing some exercise or with your other students. So आपको अपनी breathing rate पता चलेगी और अपने friends की भी breathing rate पता चलेगी. और ये भी पता चलेगा जब आप एक्सरसाइज करते हैं या प्ले गेम्स खेलते हैं या कुछ एक्सर्शन कर रहे हैं तो आपके ब्रीदिंग रेट में किस तरह से चेंज आता है. ओके, a healthy person breathes 10-20 times in a minute, but when we run, play or walk, or walk faster, breathing rate increases. Now next activity is this. It's a very interesting activity also. You have to do what? You have to take a measuring tape. अब एक measuring tape लीजिए, measure your chest size. Okay, now forcefully inhale air and ask your friend to measure your chest. Okay, similarly measure the chest of your classmates also. अब आपको पता है आपका does the size of your chest increase after inhaling or not? Of course it increases, because क्या होता है, see, I'm not breathing right now. Okay, if I breathe, then this part of my is filled with air, so of course the chest size will increase, and when I exhale, this air which was inside my chest will be moved out, so हमारा क्या chest inflate हो जाता है, that is at a decrease in size. Okay, now there's few lines given and you all have to sing in rhythm with your classmates. Okay, let's go and read that lines. Games makes us energetic, games makes us healthy and beautiful, games teach us to be skilled, games do not discriminate, games develop brotherhood. So games आपको energy देते हैं, they make you healthy and beautiful, they आपको skill देते हैं, because अगर आप अपना career भी बना सकते हैं games पे. You have learned about this Sachin Tendulkar, MS Dhoni, and this Milkha Singh, Saira Nehwal. So you have so many examples of person who have makes games and sports their career also. Games do not discriminate. बच्चा अगर आप अच्छा खेल रहे हैं, you are playing good. If you are not playing good, then you are not playing good. Okay? So games do not discriminate and games develop brotherhood. Okay, मैंने आपको बताया था, आपका स्कूल हारेगा, so you will feeling lonely, you will feel low कि भाई हमारा स्कूल हार गया. If your school will win, you will be feeling proud. So games also develop this brotherhood qualityness. Now we'll be discussing the names of some extraordinary sports person who made us feel proud with their achievement in different fields of game. So let me write down. So in swimming, let me write this. Okay. In archery, in boxing, and in cricket. So students, in swimming, the person or the extraordinary sports person that makes us feel proud with his or her achievements are Bhakti Sharma. Okay, so this is Bhakti Sharma. Next, in archery, Limba Ram. Okay. Next, in boxing, Mary Kom. You can also watch the movie made on this sports person, Mary Kom. Next is in cricket, that is Sachin Tendulkar. Cricket में तो बहुत है, this MS Dhoni, Yuvraj. Okay, so we have many cricketers who have makes us feel proud with their achievements. So these are some of the sports person that have made us feel proud for their achievement for our country. So students, अगर आप भी ऐसे किसी game में interested हैं, so you can also make your country proud by following your dreams and by following this passion of yours into a career. Okay. Now students, I will be giving you some questions regarding this exercise and then this chapter is complete. आपको ये सारे questions आपकी family और take your help of your parents, आपके young brother, sister, किसी की भी help ले सकते हैं आप. You just have to do this question sincerely and honestly. Okay. So the first question is, what are the benefits of of yoga? Okay. So the question is, what are the benefits of yoga? Perform Surya Namaskar in the early morning. Okay. So you will be performing the Surya Namaskar, all the 12 steps in the early morning. Okay. Now, paste the picture of Bhakti Sharma, Limbaram, Mary Kom, and Sachin Tendulkar in your scrap book. Okay. Write 3 names of the musical instrument that is played by blowing air. Okay. So this is are the questions that I'm giving you. So let's go, and I'll be telling you how you can complete these questions also. So first is, what are the benefits of yoga? Physical, mental, intellectual and spiritual development. And it also gives you this art of living and the positive attitude towards life. You have to perform that Surya Namaskar जो मैंने आपको समझाया है, all the 12 steps in the early morning. You can ask your parents or your whole family कि आपके साथ वो ये Surya Namaskar perform करें. Next is, you have to paste the picture of Bhakti Sharma, Limbaram, Mary Kom and Sachin Tendulkar in your scrapbooks. Okay, and write few lines about them also. Okay, let me write down there. And write few lines about them. Okay. Next is, write 3 names of the musical instrument that is played by blowing air. So you will be writing any 3 names. One I have given you, that is flute. You have to find out 2 other names also. So this completes our chapter. Let's play games. We'll be starting a next chapter, that is chapter 6.